My teeth, because it is television.
Tonight, almost live, it's America Tonight. 30 minutes of TV on the UBS network. Located in the UBS Broadcasting Mall in Alta Coma, California, the unfinished furniture capital of the world. With Phyllis Wolff, who has a famous person living in her head. Dr. Richard Osgood Van Moot, who helped poor people by not becoming one. And a special appearance by Rob Reiner, whose wife has the #1 TV show, a distinction he used to have. With the music of Happy Kind and the Mirth Makers. And me, I'm Jerry Hubbard. Hi, everybody. And now here's your host of mine, the flower of the coast, Mr. Barth Gimble.
Thank you, Happy. Thank you, Jerry. And good evening and welcome back to America Tonight. I'm Barth Gimble. You know, I don't even care if we've got a good show tonight. I'm still going to enjoy it because what a day I had. I started out the morning the way I've been doing lately with a protein fruit shake that will not quit. I got this recipe from this guy who bumped into me. Well, he knocked me down as I was coming out of Freeway Liquors right here in Alta Coma, where they always have something free for their matchless friends. I think you know what I mean, sure. Anyway, he was jogging and I was walking, and before I could finish telling him how unhealthy jogging was for me, when it means getting hurled to the ground by a man in a purple warm-up suit, he gave me this fabulous shake recipe. So, great start. Then something I have wanted to do ever since moving the show out here happened. I auditioned for a commercial. Now, don't applaud or anything. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm crossing my fingers, though. I'm crossing everything else, I guess, except the casting director. You don't want to do that. That's just common sense to stay on her good side. Now, I know I may have this reputation among some of you as a kind of a wisecracker who would sneer at being a prestige spokesman for a quality product. Or even at dressing up in a, let's say, a sweet potato costume on behalf of the California Yam Council. Well, let me tell you something. In this business, the man who sneers at commercials is the man who ends up begging you to send in some pledge for some cheesy UHF station where everybody talks with an accent. And begging, ladies and gentlemen, just is not the Gimble style. So anyway, I had a ball. The idea of the commercial is 3 yams talking about how good they'd go with steak if people thought of them instead of regular baked potatoes or, you should pardon the expression, stuffing mix. And of the 2 yams I auditioned with, I'm not ashamed to say, well, I'm proud to say, I think I did kind of a standout job. These other guys, they did kind of like funny cartoon voices, you know, and I approached it very differently, almost as a Tennessee Williams character, you know, a very decadent kind of sweet potato. Well, again, fingers crossed. It'd be a kick to do it, I think, and if it sounds like a commercial you'd like to see, you know what? I bet the Yam Council would love to hear from you. They're at 20012 Mount Street in Modesto, California, and their casting director is Jackie at Faces Unlimited Limited, and that's here in Hollywood. And they are in the book, so okay, I'm feeling great, but I'm not going to let that stop me from introducing my co-host and announcer, Mr. Jerry Hubbard.
Fine. Good luck on that commercial. I think you do a heck of a good job.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Is it a tasteful commercial? I mean, it's about candied yams, but...
Oh, it's tasteful,
yeah.
Yes.
You know, some of the commercials, years ago, they used to have those very annoying commercials, and they got more into the soft sell. But lately, there's been a whole flurry of commercials that are very annoying. There's one on, you see it late at night, about one of these national scandal newspapers. They repeat the name over and over and over and over. I find it personally insulting. Obviously, they think we're idiots and can't remember a name of a product unless they do it 100 times and drill it in over and over and over.
Now, which paper is this?
I forget. I didn't catch the name. But you can't help it. It's over and over and over. You know how annoying that is when someone says something over and over and over?
Yeah,
it drives me up the wall.
It's quite annoying.
Just over and over and over and over.
It certainly is annoying when someone does that, just over and over. Right, Jerry? My next guest claims to have been in touch with someone who is normally very difficult to reach. Isn't that ironic that would come up now? Because he's dead. He's dead. He's quite dead, but she's been talking to him. Please welcome a former legal secretary, but now a lounge singer, if you can figure that out, Miss Phyllis Wolff. nose that grows there. It's hardly Spanish Harlem either. That's beautiful. Well, listen, Phyllis, what is it that enables you to communicate with the dead?
I'm not really sure. I think it's vibrations or energies. I guess. I'm just a psychic, and that's all there is to it.
Really?
That's a great thing to be. I remember the great ones from the movies. There was Tonto, and Cisco Kid had Poncho, and Gabby Hayes was one of my favorites. They were really great.
Jerry, those weren't psychics. Those were sidekicks. We're talking about psychics, okay? Now, Phyllis, who is it that you're in touch with?
The great Cole Porter.
You've been talking to Cole Porter? My gosh, what are you, psychic? That's a great mental gift. Cole Porter, that's even greater than talking to Gabby Hayes. I guess it's safe to say that without being insulting because they're both dead. Sure. Do you ever talk to Gabby Hayes? I'd love to know if they let him wear that beard in heaven. I don't know if they have rules in heaven. What do you think?
No, Jerry, my only contact is with Cole Porter and his music.
We're talking about what? Dead sidekicks, right?
No, we're not, actually, Jerry, but what a hell of an idea. Okay. Hello, reality. And hello, Phyllis. Phyllis, what happens when you're in contact with Cole Porter?
Oh, we write songs together. See, through me, Cole Porter is continuing to write great hit songs, many of which are on my new album.
Oh, here it is. Phyllis Wolff sings songs Cole Porter didn't have time to write. Isn't that something? That's very nice, and you get these free appliances with it, which I think is wonderful. I'll be done.
Do you suppose he could communicate with you now and give you a song while you're here on the show?
We could try. Let me get my head into a little trance in B flat. I think I'm getting something, Barth. Something's starting to come.
I think she's got Harry James there.
Okay. He says he's not in the mood to write anything now. He wants me to do the one I rehearsed today with Happy.
And here's Phyllis Wolff singing a new song she says was written by Cole Porter using her as the medium. It's called I Can't Get You Out From Inside My Skin.
When you kissed me on the cheek, I couldn't hardly speak. It was so magnifique. And now I think about you night out and night in. I invited you to dinner and it came out awful. I should have known better than to make falafel. I'm feeling so sad, gonna run away to Baghdad. I like you more than Humphrey Bogart. Let's go get some frozen yogurt, 'cause from this second, I've got to live.
It's called Free Country. Please welcome Mr. Rob Reiner.
Wow. I always think maybe they're not going to show up, but they're here. It's wonderful.
Boy, gee, are you popular? Rob, we're all going to really miss All in the Family.
I'm going to miss it. I was 8 wonderful years for me. I'm going to even be miss being called Meathead.
I love that when he called you Meathead.
Jerry could really identify with that. It was kind of nice. So listen, you hear a lot of different reasons. We ran out of tape, things like that. What was the real reason they decided to stop the show?
Well, you know, I really wanted to come on here to dispel some rumors. You know, you hear lots of things about why a show goes off the air and, you know, enough already, problems in the cast, that kind of thing. And I just want to dispel the rumor that Jean Stapleton and I were having an affair because it just wasn't happening. You know, these things start. The Inquirer picks them up. The Star picks it up, and
That's the one, the Star.
The Star.
Reach for a star, reach for a star, reach for a star.
the one you were talking about.
I'm sorry, it was something earlier.
Yeah. Well, they were the ones that really ballooned this thing way out of proportion.
Well, now you say
We
balloon-
had a couple of dates. That's all. I mean, a couple of innocent dates at a Chinese restaurant, and I just don't think.
But these were dates that were out in the public, and
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
I mean,
for one
absolutely.
thing-
shameless dates. we
Yeah,
call
and
them.
it's cruel. You know, it's cruel when you see these kinds of things because, you know, people's lives are ruined.
Well, for
People's
one thing,
lives
it's
are-
nobody's business. If you're, I mean, even if you were having an affair, whose business of theirs or ours or anybody's? It's a personal thing.
But, Jerry, the point is I wasn't having an affair.
No. Did you ever have an affair with anybody in the cast of the show?
No, of course not.
So this thing with Jean Stapleton was a very unique situation then. It was the only time you really paired off with him. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? Because Sally.
No, wait a second. You see now, just
and then he's actually going.
wait. Just the thing I was trying to avoid seems to be, you know, it's snowballing here again.
You know what people probably objected to? The fact that she appeared older than you, and gee, why didn't he find a girl his own age? Which, again, is none of their business.
The point is, it's cruel. It's just cruel.
course.
It's smutty yellow journalism. I mean, the rumor that Telly Savalas is bald because he likes to wear women's wigs is ridiculous.
kidding.
It's ridiculous.
Maybe it's just something that compels him. A lot of people have to. You know, it's like a shoplifter. They don't want to shoplift, but they just suddenly find themselves stealing.
Jerry, you're missing the point. He doesn't wear women's wigs. That's the point I'm trying to make.
How do you feel that these things get started? Is it just real crazed columnists and people will say anything to make a buck? And
I think that has a lot to do with it, and the gullibility of the public. I mean, the public is very gullible. They want to believe these things. The public wants to believe that Donnie and Marie live together.
That's right?
Well, Osmond. I mean, the Osmonds, yeah, but I mean, obviously they did live together. I mean, they're brother and sister, so they would live together. I mean, so they say they live together. I mean, you know, when they were kids in the house, they lived together. They lived together for what, 15, 16 years? I mean, I'm sure they don't live together now. I mean, they're getting grown up, and you know, they're going their separate ways. So, but they would take a story like Donnie and Marie live together and make it into, you know.
I see.
we wish you all the luck in the world with your new show. It's just been a pleasure, a real pleasure talking to you. I think it's commendable that somebody who has himself been the victim of so many vicious rumors would come forward and take a stand.
Well, thank you, Barth. I just hope I've dispelled some of these things and made people think twice when they see some ugly rumor in the paper.
And also told us a few things I never dreamed that were going
I know. Well, sometimes we wonder what the HE double hockey sticks we're going to talk about on upcoming shows, and you've helped us out. I think we got 13 weeks right here, Jim. It's just wonderful. I know you have to run, but thank you so much, and our very, very best to Jane.
Okay, thank you.
Say it, tell her.
We'll be right back. One of the great tragedies in America is that a land this rich has always been plagued by the problems of poverty. My next guest is working, bless his heart, to help the poor in our big cities. He's a doctor, he's an author. You may recall he was on our show earlier. He wrote the book, Leisure Suits Cause Cancer. He also wrote a book called Ask Dr. Van Moot, and then followed up with a book called Don't Ask Me, which I thought was pretty good. He's now a consultant to the Urban Poverty Self-Help League. Please welcome Dr. Richard Osgood Van Moot. Listen, Dr. Osgood Van Moot, what is the Urban Poverty League doing?
We sort of have taken a page from the American government, which, as you know, spends billions of dollars, but outside of the country, training people to help themselves in poverty-stricken nations using their own natural resources. And this is something we think we can do in our ghettos.
I think those people are one step ahead of you, because every year about July or August, when the temperature hits about 100 degrees, you know, the power companies always gets one of those unexpected heat waves, and all the power goes off. They go out and they help themselves to TVs and stereos and couches. It's a regular shopping jamboree with no money down and no days to pay, as far as I can tell.
Jerry, for once, here, I tend to agree with them. They talk about how people are doing this, and this is hunger. Well, I'd like to know when the last time is you saw someone eat a Pontiac, okay?
It's not a lot of laughs being poor. And I think that it's important for the poor to discover their own natural resources in the ghetto. And they're there. You just have to look for them. And they're everywhere. For example, just off the top of my head, wine bottles. Lots of empty wine bottles. With a piece of wire and an ice cube and a match, you can make them into attractive match tumblers.
Taking the top off.
Right, just they take them off, and then you can make lamps out of them.
Right.
Forget the wine bottles. You could turn some of those winos into a lamp. They're a step ahead. Stand them up straight, put a lampshade on, they're already lit.
Does he really have to be here?
For 13 weeks.
Okay, another thing, we haven't talked about the single largest natural resource of the ghetto.
And that would be what?
The rat. Plenty of rats in the ghetto.
Yeah.
And you have to think of them in terms of an industry source. Don't be frightened when you see a rat or when you think of a rat, but think, you know, how can we make money off of that rat? Now, you can eat them, not human beings. No.
No.
Animals eat them. They eat them normally.
Part of the food chain?
Cats adore them. That's true. And what we're thinking of doing is starting a whole rat-cat food industry. Now, what you have to do is you have to build little fences around the areas that have the largest rat population.
You could use those rats the same way the American Indians used to use the beavers and the buffaloes then. Corral and,
That's surprisingly correct for a buffoon, Larry.
The name is Jerry.
Are you sure? The rat pelts can be made into interesting articles of clothing. They don't look bad. They come in a lot of different colors. You can have your full-length rat coats. There's a problem with the name.
Absolutely.
I give it to you.
No.
Rat is not an attractive word.
No one is going to say rat fur.
That's right.
Hate
Just like most people, if they have a rabbit coat, they don't say rabbit. They say lapin. It's the French word for rabbit.
And it's so easy when you know the language, isn't it, Doctor? Again, I say doctor.
We've experimented with a lot of different names, done research on them, and the most popular name so far is rodentia.
Well, now, also, now if you keep these rats or rodentia in a corral, now you're going to have trouble.
It's called the fur rodentia. The rat is a rat. The fur is rodentia.
Of course.
So every rat actually is wearing a rodentia coat.
That's a good slogan. That's a good slogan. You can have your little rodentia.
There are already 70 million in this city wearing rodentia coats. Why not
Why
you?
not you?
So if you take these rats, they could be, you could have rat rustlers, and I imagine you have to act up, branding your rats so you'd know the people who own them. Do I talk sense here? I mean, that's the point. You don't want somebody to have rat now.
Don't get me started.
All right, now what? So that's going to be quite a thing, too, you know. Round them up, ride them out, rat high. I'm an old rat hand. Get out of town, rat boy. There's not room for both of us.
Did you ever see how one of these works? You press it in, the point comes out. You press it.
Out of sight, you don't even have to plug it in.
You can plug it in.
The trouble is, to keep these rats under control, you have to have such teensy-weensy little lassos and lariats. Well, it's okay, but they wouldn't be big enough to do rodeo tricks with, which is that's half the fun of it. Of course, you could have little rat rodeos. You could have like rat wrestling and rat roping, and everyone would be trying to get their rats into. Oh no! Yeah, but you see what I'm saying.
Sorry, Jerry, that just happened. Listen, Doctor.
These rats reproduce. You have a real rat race trying to get all the rats in. This just keeps going in and out, in and out.
Jerry, you can keep that if you like, and we'll be right back after these words. Stay with us. Well, we're back with Dr. Richard Osgood Van Moot, and that's about all the time we have for tonight, but it's
I
always
have
good
a question for the doctor. Doctor, I have about 100 rectal thermometers at home. What would you suggest I do with them?
Well, I think that's a whole show in itself, and we're pretty much out of time here tonight. Jerry, thank you so much. Also like to thank you, Phyllis Wolff. Best of luck with your album, and I'll be doing some things from this material that was given us by our special guest, Mr. Rob Reiner.
Yes, it's...
And I guess that's about it. I think maybe we could just say goodnight, and then I'd like to hear your answer to his question, because it's a really penetrating question. It's the kind of thing I think we ought to get into. I love it. We'll be back tomorrow night. Bye.
Tonight, some members of our studio audience will receive the following: classic curves from Dittos, the Feel to Fit Company, pants to make every woman feel beautiful in sizes 3 to 13 and 8 to 18. And Lillian Vernon's catalog gift certificate, jewelry, gifts, decor, personalized items, and things from practical to whimsical, furnished by Lillian Vernon. And Slim Fast, the natural way to lose weight, packed with vitamins, minerals, and natural protein, delicious and filling. You can get Slim Fast with Slim Fast. And don't think you're not fat just because you can't see it.
Tonight at 11 on Monty Python, it's the illustrious careers of the Piranha Brothers and their infamous climb to the top. And next, our feature, Fate is the Hunter.
And a special guest appearance by Rob Reiner.